Hello boys and girls, 3Ball Josh here. And it's been all over the news recently. It's kind of dwindled a little bit, so I figured I'd go ahead real quick and throw in my 2 cents before it completely died out about the whole Chick-fil-A situation. And for those of you that have been living under a rock and don't know, the fast food chain Chick-fil-A has been under scrutiny lately because the owner, it's a Christian-based family organization or company or whatever, and the owner of the company has come out publicly against gay marriage and has donated money to anti-gay things. I want to bring attention to a buddy of mine, TattsDeej, who made a video, link will be in the description, basically talking about how he supports the guy's right to say that he's against gay marriage, because, I mean, it's a First Amendment deal, you know, freedom of speech. If you disagree with something, then you should have the right to say that you're against it, regardless of the situation. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but you should. But everyone should have that right to come out and say, "Hey, I'm against this." What he was ticked off about was the fact that the guy was using money made by the company that, you know, from people like us who go and purchase their chicken sandwiches or whatever. That he didn't like, because he didn't like the money that he spent going to these anti-gay groups and things of that nature, and I completely get that. So with that, there's been a lot of protests. I think there was recently there was a Straight Gay Alliance group at a local university that did a protest at a local Chick-fil-A, and there's been a lot of talk of people boycotting Chick-fil-A. I, however, will not be boycotting Chick-fil-A, and here's why. Please hear me out before you start spewing all this hate speak and hater comments in the description. Hear me out first. The reason I'm not boycotting Chick-fil-A is because I can't remember the last time that I even went to Chick-fil-A. The only one that I know of around here is at a mall, okay? And I rarely go to the mall anyways, and when I do, rarely do I eat. But if I do eat at the mall, I do what every American does and get some Chinese food. So Chick-fil-A has gotten very few dollars from me throughout my entire life. They have decent food. You know, it's not even about that. It's just most of the time, it's just very rarely in my entire life have I ever eaten at Chick-fil-A. So for me to say that I will boycott something that I never go to anyways, that's asinine, it's stupid, and really that would just be me trying to jump on a bandwagon of something that's, you know, popular and in the news right now, and I'm not that kind of guy. In fact, I think the vast majority of these people that are boycotting Chick-fil-A rarely eat there. I almost wish I had gone to this, protest and asked any of them how often they actually eat at Chick-fil-A prior to this. Because I'm willing to bet that a good number of them couldn't give me an answer because they don't know. I mean, that would be like me boycotting, I don't know, Halo. Right? I don't play Halo. I don't own a Halo game. I've only played it a handful of times in my entire life. So me boycotting it does absolutely squat. Makes no difference whatsoever. They'll never know. And there's no statement there. Most of these people that are claiming to boycott it, the only statement that they're making is, hey, look at me, I'm following the trend. I mean, and yes, a lot of these people who are saying they're boycotting it are doing it for, are doing it because they, they disagree with the stance and the situation that Chick-fil-A is in. But just, to boycott something that you don't do anyways, you're not really boycotting anything. You're just continuing to do what you've always been doing. And that is making no difference whatsoever. I just want to throw that out there. So, again, I agree that the guy should be able to voice his opinion. I disagree with his opinion, but I agree that he should be able to voice it. I do understand a lot of people's gripe about the situation, especially with money that they give to the company going to a cause that they don't believe in. Absolutely, you should be pissed about that. You should have the right to voice your opinion just as much as he has the right to voice his. But again, I can't boycott something that I don't do on a normal basis. That's just all there is to it. If I wasn't 3-Ball Josh, I'd wish I was.